I don't know how it's acceptable for me to come on the internet like this. Good morning everyone, or good evening, whenever you're watching this. For me, it is the morning. Do on Instagram if you wanted to see a hair and makeup tutorial or just a makeup tutorial. You said hair and makeup, which is fine, you know, it's fine. But I am not a hair person. I do my own hair and that's about it, but I do bare minimum with my hair. So I think it's going to be quite boring if I'm honest, but you guys wanted to see it and I will deliver. If it goes well, I will actually include more hair clips into my makeup tutorials. I'm convinced it's going to be boring. I'm convinced it's going to be boring. Have I got more room up here than I have to move you down? Okay, so I'm going to sort out, I always do my hair first. I think it's because when I started TikTok, I had to be like all done up. Like I'd have to have like my full fit on, my full hair done. So I always do my hair now first. I know that's very controversial, but it's how I like it. So I'm going to be clipping in these extensions. These are from Clip Hair. I talk about these guys all the time. They're literally my favourite hair extension brand. From Clip Hair, these are the darkest brown 22 inch, I believe, clip-in extensions. My faves. They last about 6 months, so you need like 2 sets a year. But don't get me wrong, when you do get 2 sets a year, it's the best day of your life when you get new hair extensions, I think. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? So this is my natural hair. There is no natural hair. It's literally, thanks mum, blessed with literally nothing. Actually, this video might be quite helpful because I have some like top tips for hair extensions because I've been wearing them for so long. Also, because I've moved house, my LED strip lights are falling down as we speak because I've taken them off the old walls in my old house and stuck them on here. And now they're falling down. What I do first is I get the bottom bit of my hair and I twist the rest up and stick it with a clip. Chelsea's clip. Chelsea, if you're watching this, I've got your clip. Okay, and I backcomb the little bit at the back and I twist them. Because if you've got short hair and you wear hair extensions, that is going to give your hair extensions away. You know when you pull your hair forward and you have all the short bits at the front? No. You need to tuck those up. You need to get rid of those. So I just roll them to the back of my head, get a clip, and clip them up. So you look like this. Then I'm going to go in with one of the 3 wefts, one of the smallest 3 wefts. And I'm going to clip that to the twisted bit at the back. I can literally clip my hair extensions in without a mirror. How stunning is that? Also, do you know what I love about new hair extensions? Is how strong the clips are. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Essex babes. I'm just going to go up a bit. You know the drill, you know how to clip in hair extensions. But that is my top tip. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to brush through and backcomb at the top. I'm not going to twist these bits because obviously we do need to blend the hair with the extensions. Now that I've got the 2 bottom pieces in, I'm going to brush through. And I don't know what I want to do. Let me think. Okay, I know. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to straighten the tops of my hair. What do I want to do to the bottom? I think when I get to the bottom... Okay, I know what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to straighten the tops of my extensions, and then when I get to the bottom... Ow, that's hot. When I get to the bottom, I'm going to clip all of my hair and my hair extensions into one of these. So I'm going to roll it down at the bottom after every hair extension I put in and just kind of roll it up just a tiny bit like that, just so it gives a little, you know, the extension like this, so it gives a little curl, and then wrap it up in this so it keeps the curl. Voila. Ow, what? A curl, darling, a curl. I've been watching too much Drag Race, can you tell? This is what we're working with. I look like Cindy Lou. I'm gonna take this one out so I can wrap them all up together. Guess who's back and better than ever? It's your girl T. Let's go. Okay, so for this bit, I'm gonna back comb the top, get some hairspray, and just leave that like that, because then when it comes down, it'll be like... Who would want to watch a hair tutorial of me? Who? Because I wouldn't. I don't know what I'm doing. The two wafts I'm gonna put really close to the front of my head. Stunning, we love to see it. Flip this back over, see? See what I mean? I've got a one piece left as well, and I'm gonna put the one piece like literally like at the front of my head, like at the front, you know? You know? Obviously I've got this bit by here, which has got like a roller in it, and I'm gonna roll these two pieces together as well. Actually, I think I'm gonna section the top bits of my hair off so I can roll that. Same as before, straighten the top bit, get that dead straight. Can you see? I hope so. Oh, look at me flicking around. Who do I think I am? Now I'm gonna do the same for this side. The same thing on this side. West side. Okay, so if I use my brain, all of the curls are going in this way, which means I kind of want my fringe to go in this way as well. I don't know why I go through all this effort, because my hair doesn't hold a curl. It doesn't do anything, it just drops. Hence why I need to use extensions as well, because extensions actually holds things, you know? So I think, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna brush this underneath. I'm literally just making this up on the spot if you didn't know already. I'm gonna hairspray it up, because I think that's what I wanna do. Push it through. And I'm gonna get a roller and roll this way. I don't know if it's gonna work, but you don't know until you try. Okay. Great. And now we get on with the makeup. Finally, the bit that I actually like, because if you didn't know already, I hate doing hair. Call me crazy. I've started using baby lotion, baby moisturizer for everything in my entire life, because I have really sensitive skin and my skin doesn't like any sort of fragrance or anything, and obviously in a baby's moisturizer there's nothing. So I am going to use that on my face, whether you're supposed to or not. Who makes the rules? If I want to use baby lotion on my face, I can use baby lotion on my face. This is such a revolting sight for you, so I do apologise, but we're here for a transformation. I'm back into bushy eyebrows. Don't come for me, because I did try and go back to skinny brows. I just think they're boring, so I'm going back to bushy. I saw, is it Jess Hunt on Instagram? Her eyebrows, oh my god, sold me. into changing my eyebrows back. So I'm going to brush mine up with soap, obviously, Pears soap. I just love them. And, you know, I've always said I'm over soap brows. I am over soap brows at this point. Like, I feel like it's been a trend for ages. I'm just using the Ardell Brow Liberty pencil thing. I did say I was over soap brows, and I am over soap brows, but there's not really another trend that's come to replace it, if that makes sense. So I kind of have to stick with the soap brows until another trend comes in. Do one and then I'll do the other so you can see the difference. Do you know what I think would be a great idea? Is if I did my brows off camera, because I don't actually know what I'm doing to my brows. So I'll come back when I have some sort of idea. I'll cut my eyebrows off camera. I think they turned out fine, but because I don't really know what I'm doing with my eyebrows at the minute, I just kind of make it up on the spot. I don't feel like it would be right for me to show you guys. I normally do my base first, but I'm feeling doing my eyes first. No reason at all, I just fancy switching things up. So that's what I'm gonna do. Look, I'm mostly gonna use my Jaclyn Hill palette just because it has all like the reds and the browns that I want to use for this look. Clear. To prime my eyes, I would normally go in with a P. Louise base, but I kind of want like a more non-skippy eyeshadow look, if that makes sense. I want it all to be blended, so I'm not going to go in with that one just because it's majorly tacky. I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and let me take this bobble off my wrist because that looks horrendous. And I'm going to underline my eyebrows and prime my lids with this. My eyebrows look scary now, but I promise you by the end, with lashes, etc., they won't look this scary. I'm going to blend that out with my foundation brush. My foundation brush is the, I can't say it, I don't know how you say it. Poise Victoria sponge cake brush, and this is just a foundation brush, and I didn't think I'd ever go back to brushes after beauty blenders, but this has changed my mind. I didn't know I was doing both eyes at the same time, Cariad. One thing I really wish the Jaclyn Hill palette did, I don't know if she did it on Jaclyn Hill 2. Did she come out with a Jaclyn Hill 2 palette? I'm not sure. But she hasn't put the look, ignore mine. Look how disgusting this is. I used it for Halloween once and we literally just went with all the dark colours, and it was the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life, but we move. One thing I wish she'd done is put names on them, because I knew it came with a sheet, but who can honestly say they keep a sheet? Do you keep a sheet? Let me know if you keep a sheet, because I want to talk to you. You've obviously got your life together. I'm going to mix this red by here. I hope you can see this red by here and this brown by here, to create like a warm dark brown, and I'm going to put that all in the outer corner, all in the outer V. Plan for Valentine's Day? Are you having a Galentine's Day or are you having a Valentine's Day? I'm having a Galentine's Day because if you don't know the difference, by the way, Galentine's is when you are single AF and Valentine's is when you've met the love of your life. And by the way, I'm going in with a Poise Apple Crumble brush. This is such a stunning brush to blend, and I'm going in with this shade. I think this shade's called Pukey, which is stunning. Thanks for that, Jaclyn. And I'm gonna blend out those edges. Yeah, so Galentine's is for girls and Valentine's is if you've met the love of your life yet, which I haven't and I don't intend on for the next 2 years. 3 years maybe, mostly 2 years. I don't know what me and the girls are gonna do, and by the girls I obviously mean Chelsea and Mitchell. What day is Valentine's Day on? Oh no, I'll have to have a look actually. Okay, once I've done that, I'm gonna get a bigger fluffy brush, like a huge fluffy brush, if I can find one, and I'm gonna go in with the light, I need shade names, this one. Okay, stunning. Oh, what I want to do is I think I want to put like a pink champagne all in this inner corner. I'm gonna go in with, what am I gonna go in with? I'm gonna put some of that Wet n Wild concealer on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna take the Poise Vanilla brush and I'm gonna tap that in, and this is going to create kind of like a soft cut crease. So it's not like actually like a defined cut crease, just a soft one, and it's going to create a tacky base as well. I am obsessed with matte eyes at the minute, but I don't really have like a matte pink, so I'm going to go for a shimmer. Shimmer, I can't stop it. What about one of these? What I use on my face is the highlighter. Ooh, is that going to be too bright? No, never too bright. Okay, I'm going to go in with the I Love Revolution Blushing Hearts in Peachy Pink Kisses. And I'm going to go in with the lighter shade on my finger. And I'm going to pat that all over where we put that concealer. I'm going to blend up the edges with my Apple Crumble brush. I'm going to put white glitter on, or pink glitter on. Should I put pink glitter on? I'm going to go in with the, I think it's Revolution Glitter Bomb, and this is just like a pure pink glitter, but I only want to put a tiny bit on. So concealer, I don't want to go in with concealer, but it's kind of the only tacky base I've got. I'm gonna shove that on, stick my finger in the glitter and just lightly press it on. Oh, cute or whatever. I'm gonna go and darken the outer corner so it kind of blends in with the front. So I'm gonna mix those two, that red shade and the dark brown shade again, and just go on the outer. Okay. I always say okay, like when I'm editing back, I'm literally like, stop saying that word. I want to do a thick black eyeliner. So what I'm going to do is get the P. Louise black base, stick that on my hand with an angled brush. I'm going to use the Poise Cherry Bakewell brush, and I'm going to dip that, coat the inside of the brush and literally angle it straight up. Go ham with the liner. And then I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette again, and I'm going to go in with the black colour, and I'm going to stamp that on top to create pigment, darling. Salted caramel brush, I'm going to go in with the dark brown and just blend out the end of that black eyeliner because you don't need that showing, sis. I'm going to go in with a very old I love it when people do that. I'm going to go in with a very old eyelash, which is so disgusting, but I've just moved house, so don't come for me. Don't come for me, please. I'm going to go in with a very old, what is this lash? Amsterdam lash from Lashitude. I will leave the link down below. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying at the beginning of the video. I actually secretly love being on my period because you can eat whatever you want and you have an excuse. So whenever you're feeling down about being on your period, don't, because you can just go and get a snack. So guys, new YouTube idea. I am now going to have a new YouTube video every Wednesday and every Sunday because I love Wednesdays and Sundays for no reason at all. I need more glitter. What? A lash makes so much difference. Don't try and tell me that lashes don't suit you because you're just not picking the right ones. I'm gonna do my other eye, and I'm gonna come back for the bigs, darling. I'll see you in a minute. So, I'm on to face now. I can't help doing an Australian accent. I'm so sorry if it's annoying you. It's in my blood at this point. I'm gonna go in with 3 different foundations, all different colours. This one is in the shade Light Porcelain by Rimmel. This is the Wake Me Up. This one is in the shade Natural Beige. This is also Wake Me Up. I'm going to mix this with LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toast just to make it a bit darker. And then I'm going to blend it all together with my EX1 foundation in the shade 4. So, oh my god, stop it! So, I can't stop. It's a personality trait at this point. I'm gonna get some just top of the thing. I'm gonna do a pump of this darker one. I'm gonna mix in a little bit of this. Look at me, like it's like a concoction. Mix those together. I'm gonna go in with the lightest colour first in all the places that I want to brighten. So what? Did you see I stopped myself from doing it then? I'm just gonna go in with a flat brush and I'm gonna paint the lighter colour on. So this obviously isn't a concealer, so it's not gonna be very full coverage, but it'll get the colour there, which is what I want. And then I'll go over the top with I'll top it up with concealer after. I'm gonna let that sit and then I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, obviously, and I'm gonna put that in the inner corner and like under my bag so I can get like double coverage there. What on earth? Is that really necessary? I think there's building work going on, so I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Next, I'm going to go in with the Poise Victoria Sponge Foundation brush, and I'm going to start with the outer perimeters on my face, just so that foundation and concealer under my eyes can get tacky, because that's what's going to give you a full coverage. The reason I like to do concealer first is because I like to use the same brush to blend all of the colours in, and you can't really do contour first and then blend in your concealer shade. I'm going to go in with contour. I'm going to do my forehead first because I'm quite stressed about my hair. Okay, now you look absolutely insane. I'm going to go in with my Xxxx foundation. This is a really yellow colour, but I love being yellow. And I'm going to put that in between the two colours just to blend them out. Okay, now that you literally look like a China doll, it's time to set. Revolution Banana Light Powder. Use the Poise Red Velvet brush. And I think, what do I want to do with this? I'm just gonna put it in the places where I put that lighter foundation for the minute. I'm gonna go in with the Beach Please bronzer. This is my favourite bronzer ever. And just a little contour brush. I'm just gonna go over where I placed all that cream bronzer. Then I'm just gonna brush over everything like I said I would with my powder brush. The blush, I'm gonna go in with Max Melba Old But Gold. Then my favourite thing to do at the minute is go in with this is the Dew Pot Illuminator. Don't know what that is, don't know where it's from, but I'm gonna go in with a highlighter brush, and it's kind of like a pink colour, and I'm gonna like dig my highlighter brush into it. I love highlighter right on the apple of my cheek at the minute, so I'm gonna get that cream on there, and then I'm gonna top it off with the Revolution highlighter that we used on our eyes. Like, look at that. Look at it. It's freaking bats. For under my eyes, I don't really like too much under my eyes because it makes them look really small. So I'm just going to rub whatever I've got left on my brush underneath. I would normally use my Barry M chocolate lip liner, but I can't find it anywhere. So I'm going back to my roots. I'm going to use eyeshadow as my lip liner. I'm going to go in with the Darkling Hill palette, and I'm going to go in with the really dark brown. Then over the top of that, I'm going to go in with FOMO I'm going to dab this on and then blend it out with my finger. And then my favourite thing to do after I put lipstick on is put a translucent powder over the top. It makes it last so much longer and it gives it a really nice, like it blends in with your skin, I feel. I might have just made that up, but... So I'm going to take all my hair out. And then our Valentine's Day look is complete. There we go. So that is the Valentine's makeup all complete. I hope you like it. I love it. I think it's the highlight at the minute though. Like I'm just loving a popping highlight. My hair turned out good as well. We love the curls at the bottom. It just brings a little Jennifer Aniston into our lives. You know what I mean? If you've stayed until the end, I love you so much. All my Instagram, everything will be in the description, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.